Namaste. So we read today, each prayer is so beautiful and it widens us, deepens us, shows us the true way to live. Shows us the true way to live even in today's times. People say that, can this, let us say, question, can this prayer help me in deal with the challenges of life? My answer will be yes, this prayer alone can help us to deal with the challenges of life. Because there is in it a secret that we don't find anywhere else. So let's get straight to the secret, which is the greatest secret in creation. When Mother was asked the great secret, she says it is what is given in the Gita. Look at it. You ask people, bade pandit, big, pandits, you ask them what is the greatest secret in the Gita? Nishkam karma, karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachinam. Sri Aurobindo says the greatest secret is not that. The greatest secret is given in the Gita itself. The supreme secret, sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam raja. Surrender. And Mother uses this word, the greatest secret is love. She says that. It's given in the Gita. And she gives that thing, love that sacrifices itself into matter. So we see the Mother invoking this great secret. July 23rd, 1913. O Lord, O inconceivable splendor, may thy beauty overflow the earth. May thy love be kindled in all hearts, and the reign of thy peace be upon all. When will humanity become perfect? When it learns to love. When it learns to follow the law of beauty. Beauty, harmony, delight. They are the three sides of love. Invariably, you will see them interconnected from the lowest to the highest level. If there is love, you don't have to make an effort for harmony. You don't even feel its adjustment, adaptation, you are renouncing, sacrificing, nothing. Because it's out of love and it's a joyous act. The moment love goes into the background, the same things begin to become strenuous. Why? Because to hold this flame of love, right now we are not ready. Rare is the cup fit for love's nectar wine, as rare a soul prepared through 1,000 births becomes the mold of a supreme descent. Sri Aurobindo says, it is so rare to hold the flame of love as the avatars holding God's birth. That's why you see, it's very interesting. You have the series of avatars, right from Matsya avatar to Kalki, which, you would say Sri Aurobindo. Where does Mother come in? She has brought something which no avatar has been able to hold. Rare is the cup fit for love's nectar wine. That love which gives itself freely to creation. It's so inspiring many times. Sometimes it happens you feel you are running short of time. You used to do this activity, that activity. Now because, people want to meet you, talk to you, your time is taken up. And then what sets the clock right? Look at Mother. She gave herself freely to everyone without asking anything in return. Then everything becomes a seva, a service. Everything becomes an action of divine love. So when we begin to live life like that, what else is time meant for? A chant, grave and profound. Why is it grave? Because she knows the condition of the earth. At the same time, it is profound. It rises from the deepest depths. Smiling and subtle. This is the chant, nature of the chant she is describing. Rises from my heart. And I do not know whether this chant travels from me towards thee or from thee towards me. Someone asked once, why does God want us to do his bhakti? So I said, Arey, this is, God doesn't want, He loves us. After a long time, we begin to feel that love and it begins to spill over. Bhakti is the natural consequence of God loving us. He loves, loves, pours, pours, pours. Till one day, something of it throws out because the patram is full. It turns towards the source of love. And gratitude springs from the heart. So, we may think from our side, we are sending this prayer of love, aspiration. But from another side, he who chooses the infinite has been chosen by the infinite. Love came and touched our heart, therefore we could feel the love. So she says, I do not know whether it goes from me towards thee or from thee towards me, or whether, and love is the great bridge, or whether thou, I, and the whole universe are this marvellous chant of which I have now become conscious. This is the way to live. To live in that state, in that, consciousness, where we experience the whole universe as one chant of love. On the surface is the discordant note, noise, everything. But when you go to the depths, you'll discover the beautiful harmony. And now, why there are discordant note? It's a different dimension. We'll touch upon it because the surface nature is still in the process of preparation. When you are making Goddess Durga's murti, so if you ask the person that what is this strange image you are making, he'll say, I am making a goddess. You know that story of Michelangelo. He was chipping every night the rock, and people were wondering, what is he doing, crazy man, every night? Then they got used to it. One day there was no noise, so they rushed out and said, what happened to this man? So they looked at Michelangelo that he is wondering at something in front, and these people also who rushed out because whole night there was no chipping of stone, they saw that with the first rays of the sun there is a beautiful goddess where once stood a rock. So they asked, how did you know? How did you do it? He says, I did it because I knew that she is there, the goddess is there. The day we know that in our inner being there is Durga, outer being will change. But outer being takes time, the chipping. Michelangelo knew that there is goddess inside. He knew there is goddess in his heart. They had already met. His heart and the goddess in the rock. Now, outer nature. So, if you look at the outer world, there is discordance. On the surface is the storm and turmoil. In the depths, there is quietude. Another place, Mother says, hatred is on the surface. But inside, there is always sweetness of love. So, if we live on the surface, and surface is also not final, work is going on. We should be a little patient. There is certainly no more thou, nor I, nor any separate and distinct universe. There is an immense harmony. This is the secret of harmony, to go within. Can't harmonize by, I must listen to this person, try to make somebody happy, pleasing. You just cannot. That's why Mother gave this secret. We are not here to please ourselves or please others. We are here to please the Lord. And if you do it, you will see that harmony begins to be built. Sublime and infinite, which is everything and of which everything will become conscious one day. It is the harmony of limitless love. Again, the secret. You want harmony? First bring love. There is no other way you can create harmony. Love victor over all suffering and every obscurity. This is the ultimate power. The power of transformation. Mother says it's greater than the power of purification. Power of purification dissolves and destroys to change. But love keeps modifying and transforms. It doesn't destroy. That is the beauty of love. By this law of love, thy law, I would live more and more totally. To it, I give myself without reserve. So if you have to realize this law of love, you have to give. There is nothing like, okay, I have heard about it, but let me lead the normal egoistic life. It doesn't work like that. So look at the path she has traveled. She has realized there is a law of love and harmony. Then she says, I must give it myself completely. and my being exults in an ineffable peace. When you discover a truth, your heart is at peace. So we read it again, July 23rd, 1913. O Lord, O inconceivable splendor, may thy beauty overflow the earth. May thy love be kindled in all hearts, and the reign of thy peace be upon all. A chant grave and profound, smiling and subtle, rises from my heart, and I do not know whether this chant travels from me towards thee, or from thee towards me, or whether thou, I, and the whole universe are this marvellous chant of which I have now become conscious. There is certainly no more thou, nor I, nor any separate and distinct universe. There is an immense harmony, sublime and infinite, which is everything and of which everything will become conscious one day. It is the harmony of limitless love, love victor over all suffering and every obscurity. By this law of love, thy law, I would live more and more totally. To it I give myself without reserve, and my being exults in an ineffable peace.